with your host, John Ricci. Today we're with Matteo Ricci, famed Jesuit, priest, and missionary. He's going to tell us a bit about his travels and some stories from his life. Welcome, Matteo. Hello. First thing I want to say is that I am so happy to be on this show, and I've been listening for years. Well, let's jump into the questions. So, how about you tell me about your early life? Well, I was born in 1552 and raised in Macerata, Italy. Taught by my parents, and I joined Jesuit school in Macerata in 1561. Then I went to Rome in 1568 to study law. I was attracted to the Jesuit religious order when I joined in 1571. I was still interested in math and astronomy. I studied under Clavius. This would be important in other parts of my life. Wow, just inspiring. Now, I know you have traveled all around the world for missionary travels. Tell me about where you went and how it was. Well, after being ordained, I went to Macaro, East Coast China. I started to become very acclimated with Chinese culture and life. I began to teach Chinese scholars the mathematical ideas that I had learned from teacher Clavius. While I was there, I published my famous map, Great Map of 10,000 Countries. Just amazing. We're opening up the phone lines, so how about you give Matteo a call and ask him a question. Looks like we got a caller. Betty's the name. Betty from Utah, how you doing?
Hi, big fan of the show. I have a question for Ricci.
Which one?
How was your time trying to get into Beijing, the imperial city?
Well, I actually attempted to get into the imperial city, but because of the war that was going on, I wasn't able to get in at first. So I went to Nanjing and I wrote my book on friendship at the request of a princess I met. Then I finally got into Beijing, and there I started to preach and share the gospel. Great question. Thanks, Betty, for giving us a call. Let's hop into the next question. Okay. Tell the audience a bit more about your time in Beijing. Even though I was preaching and sharing the gospel in Beijing, I also taught Chinese scholars science and astronomy. I made many sundials for China, and other science was brought over. Matteo, I see if you have brought something with you. Let's see. Well, I am very excited. This is my sundial. I made this in China for the scholars, and this would be used to tell the time, right? And this is mathematical wonder. Something I pioneered. Not really. That's not true. That's amazing. I love sundials. It truly is amazing. It's a mathematical wonder. What's your secret for being an Italian in Chinese culture? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I have the ability to go beyond cultural barriers and befriend people of another race and religion. I was just floored when, in fact, Fang Yingling even said he treated the affairs of our fathers as if they were his own, and our fathers, in the turn, treated his as if they were ours. I think we've all learned a lot from Matteo Ricci. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for watching Historical Highlights with John Ricci. Trademark pending. See you next time.
Which one?
John, laugh. Okay, try again.
You have as an Italian.
Well, I'm really glad you asked. My ability to go beyond cultural and Chinese... Okay. I'm so glad you asked. And treated his as if they were ours.
Wow. Thank you so much, Matteo.
That was terrible.
That was horrible. Just amazing. We're opening up the phone. And how about you give us a call?
Right.
We're opening up the phones, and how about you give us a call for a question?
Is that the line?
No. So how about you open up the phone, and how about I open up the phone? Okay. Phone lines are open, and give us a call. We'll ask a question for Matteo. just amazing. We're opening up the phone. We're opening up the line. So how about you give us a call?
Okay, try it. Just say phone line.
Gosh. Okay. We're opening up the phones in just a moment. And how about you give Matteo a call? Dang it. We'll be opening up the phone lines. And how about you have a question? If you have a question for Matteo.
Maybe.
Thank you. This is all the time we have, and we're gonna try again.